Ferdinand Magellan of Portugal was born in Sabrosa. He served under King Charles I of Spain. His lifelong quest was to find the Spice Islands. He did not succeed, but he did invent these gels. They're named after him, Ferdinand Magellan. One thing I just told you was a lie. See if you can figure out what it was. Hey guys, welcome to Phlearn. My name's Aaron Nace. You can find me on Twitter at AKNacer. And we're talking about these guys all day. These are gels. And basically what they are they're thin pieces of plastic. Look at this. And they change the color of things. That's pretty cool. They can go on your lights. They can go just about anywhere you want. You can put them on your faces and things like that. But generally, they're for lights, and you can shine these lights on your face. We got some gels over here. We're going to show you guys how these work in just a bit. But when I first started using these gels, I thought they were just kind of like, oh, the green one and the orange one. But apparently, there's actually like a very, very scientific process about how they make these gels. So basically, when using gels, they're really just pretty simple. Your lights, whether you're using a 7-inch reflector or whatever you're using, basically you can just tape your gels. Now I have a few gel holders, but we can't find them because I don't use gels that often, but I'm actually going to start using gels more and more and more. The one thing that I see a lot with, and I don't know if you guys have any experience with this, but I definitely do, gels are pretty tough to use. They really are. And most of the time when I see people using gels, you know, basically they just color your light. Most of the time I see them done really poorly. There's either like there's too much light or it doesn't really make sense, and generally it's just kind of like gives like a kind of like, whoa, there's a blue background, but it never looks good. And we're gonna link to someone below who actually does a really, really good job using lights, and I think, or using the gels. And I think the biggest thing that I'm learning about using gels is that making subtle little changes with color is a lot more important than making like huge changes. So this is a CTO gel. It stands for color temperature orange. Basically it's you know, it's an orange gel. There's like CTB, which is over here, color temperature blue. You guys don't have to know all those. It's like orange, blue. You can get them in whatever color you want. But the biggest thing you guys are going to run into when you first start using gels is everything's going to look like super too much. It's going to be like, whoa, there's a big orange light on someone's face. And the reason is they come in like different grades. So you can get like 1/4 CTO, you can get a half CTO, you can get a full CTO. And basically that just means like how much of the gel color is actually going to shine through. And I think most people, when they start using gels, they want to go through like the full CTO, or they want to go for the full CTB. They want to get like, you know, the complete like, oh, okay, this light's really orange. But in my opinion, I think the people who actually wind up using gels more effectively stick with like the 1/4 and the half and things like that. They don't make it like super overpowering for the image unless the image really calls for it. So I'm going to show you guys how to use these. Basically, you just stick them on the front of your light. This is just totally gaffer taped on there. They have gel holders, but again, we don't have any right now. So this is gaffer taped on there. We're going to take this, and we've got this light. It's going to be shining at me, and then this light in the background. And then I'm going to hook up a softbox to show you guys the softbox with the gel and the softbox without the gel, and how I think the softbox is just going to be a little bit better of a light source. Not only is it going to be a little bit bigger, but the orange color of the gel is going to be a little less apparent on it. So let's go ahead and take a picture with this. All right, there we go. That's on our light, and this is a hard light source anyway. I mean, it's not something that I always use anyway, but we're going to just see that it's very orange. It's way too orange. So, oh God. By the way, when you guys do this, you might want to close your eyes because I can't see anything now. Okay, f14 is what our aperture is. So I'm just going to take a picture at f14. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Is it good?
Looks good.
Awesome. So I haven't seen the picture, but I'm imagining it looks horrible, and she's just telling me it looks good to be nice to me. So that's using this light at, you know, full orange. And we do have blue on the backdrop. So you can use these lights on your subject, you can use them on your backdrop. And I think where most people wind up being the most successful is creatively lighting your environment and doing it in a way that makes sense. And I'm just gonna spend a quick minute to talk about that. We're using like a warmer gel and a cooler gel. And generally you wanna play with those colors that kind of work together, like a warm and a cool, or like green and red. Complementary colors really tend to work together pretty well. So we've got like an orange and a blue here. And if you go like, you know, orange and then a green and then like a purple, it's going to get a little bit weird. So if you guys are using different color gels, I would suggest, you know, go warm and cool, and watch some movies. Like if you just go through like, you know, Lord of the Rings or something like that, watch and you'll see, like, I mean, they put a cool backdrop and then warm on the characters. They do it all the time in movies. And that's kind of the look you want to get forward with these gels. It's like just a general like mood, but not so much like, whoa, there's like a green light on someone's face. So we're gonna take this off and I'm gonna show you guys how this looks without a gel, and then we're gonna put a gel on there. All right, so we've got just a regular softbox here, and I've taken the front diffusion panel out. We're just gonna basically tape a gel on here, and it's gonna make it like not really that apparent that there's a gel on here, but it still will give the effect of a gel. So we've got the outer diffusion panel taken off. We've got an inner diffusion panel. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it on my light. We're gonna take a picture without a gel, and then I'm gonna tape a gel onto this guy right here, and we're gonna see how that looks too. We've got F16, and this is without a gel right now. All right, and now let's put a gel on the light. This is how things work in our studio, apparently. All right, so now we've got the light, now we've got the gel on there, and we're gonna meter again. We're at F10, and Amelia, let's see this. So that's using gels, guys. I really don't use them a whole lot, to be honest, because they're kind of hard, and when I have used them, they've come off a little bit hokey. I know some people use them really well, and what do you guys experience with gels? Do you like using them? Have you had a lot of trouble with them? Do you have any examples of people on the internet who do use them really well? It's something that I want to get better at, and I have to push myself to do it. So let's do it together. Guys, thanks so much for watching Phlearn. Phlearn you later. From Sabrosa! Oh, Ferdinand Magellan, you are from Sabrosa. Thank you for your wonderful invention.